Welcome to a bonus episode of Just Talk with Gabe, featuring the new musical group, Glotivation. But before we get started, let's give a shout out to our sponsors, Free Life Clothing, BCK Online, and Link PR. Alright, go grab your snacks, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Abigail, Sparkle, Lulu, and Robyn, welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
Hi. What's up?
Thank you guys for being on, so let's get into it. The four of you make up Glotivation, so tell us how you guys got into the industry overall. Let's start with Abigail.
Well, when I was 4 years old, I started professionally acting, and along with acting, I would have a lot of music auditions where I'd have to submit a music tape. So when I was 10 years old, I was like, I really want to pursue music. So, I got into working on a lot of music and writing original stuff. And also my dad has a classical music background. So, he was also big in music inspiration for me.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. What about you, Rob?
I actually got started in music when I was 5. I used to sing and do theater and dancing and like all that good stuff. Then over the pandemic, I began rapping, which actually put me in the industry, and it's been rapping ever since.
That's
Cool. Yeah.
That's fun.
What about you, Sparkle?
So I got started in the industry at a super young age, and it actually all started with pageants and dance class. And then at my dance class, at the dance studio, they had a studio inside of the dance studio, and I remember I used to beg my mom to go in there because I just knew oh my gosh, that's so cool, it's a music studio, I want to go check it out. So when we went in, I fell in love, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, I want to do this. And then when I went to my Uncle Bobby's concert, because my uncle is Bobby Brown, and we went to his concert, and we got pulled up on stage, and we were dancing on stage, and I just saw how the crowd was vibing with him and moving with him, and how some people were crying in the crowd, and some people were just so happy. And I knew then I wanted to do music, and I was only 7 years old.
Wow.
But I just knew this is what I want to do, because I want to inspire people how he inspires people.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome, yeah. And then you, last one, Lulu.
Well, I have been performing since I was two or three. It was actually at my sister's voice concert. She was just taking voice lessons. She's 2 years older than me, so she was 4 or 5. And I wasn't a part of the voice lessons, but the voice coach asked if anyone else wanted to perform last minute. And I'm in the audience, but I jumped off my mom's lap and ran on stage to go sing. And I was kind of just harmonizing with the music instead of actually singing the melody. But I really started performing and becoming a professional recording artist when I was 8 or 9. So yeah, that's pretty much how I became a part of the music industry.
Oh, that is cool.
Ooh.
That's awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
Sparkle.
Yep.
You have now got my prerogative stuck in my head. So that's going to be all day in my head. And I'm sitting here in my head dancing because Robyn and I already talked about my obsession with old school music.
Oh my gosh.
So, yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Nancy's going to be
of
singing that
course,
all day
anytime.
here in the studio. Okay, guys. It was actually really interesting to hear how you guys came together as a group. So who wants to tell a story?
So I think that we all really came together during that first Zoom that we had. I don't know if you guys remember that. You probably do, because that was the moment we first met.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We met on the Zoom, and we were just catching a vibe with each other, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And then we met in person, and that was just amazing, and we had the best time ever. We created such a strong bond over those few days, and we really came together while we were in the studio and just doing what we loved together.
Yeah. And it was all thank you to Far Out Toys and Glow Up Girls for holding auditions for Glotivation. And we were so lucky for all of us 4 girls to get chosen to create Glotivation. And this has just been so awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a pretty neat story.
That is. Now, how would you guys describe your sound?
Ooh, oh my gosh. I think I have like the perfect definition for this because when I first heard Rock Your Glow, I was like, "Oh, it reminds me of Gem and the Hologram."
Yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
love Gem and the Holograms.
Cuz it reminded me of like the intro and then it kind of reminded me of the old Disney intros. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh,
yeah.
yes.
I'm gonna add
yeah,
on
and
top
then
of that.
Gem and yeah.
Totally Gem and the Holograms. I'm also obsessed with the show. It's
Right?
giving, I remember it's giving Dynamite,
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my
butter
gosh.
type energy.
Yes.
BTS.
Yes.
mhm.
Oh my
BTS.
gosh.
The best.
Okay. Now, actually, that actually gives me another question. Where did you guys find your inspiration for your music?
Ooh.
Wait, can I take this one?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I feel like we find inspiration in like being yourself and being proud of it and just being
Right.
able to be who you are and not care what anybody else thinks.
Amen.
Right. Just like being unique and being you because it's like I feel like nowadays it's like to fit in you have to be like everyone else. But like no you don't. You just got to do you and that's all you got to do. Oh, I just
Yeah.
pulled a Rock Your Glow right there. But like just do you. You don't have to care about what anybody else thinks or like what
For sure.
what like everybody else is going to say like, "Oh my god, what is she wearing?" Like it doesn't matter what you're wearing. That's you and you have to do what you want to do.
No,
Whatever
I
makes you
totally
That's
agree.
true. That's true. Yeah. That's good advice. Yeah.
That's great advice. Yeah.
All right. So, starting with Robyn, what is your biggest musical influence?
My biggest musical influence would probably have to be Tyler the Creator and my mom. Those are like
oh my
two
gosh.
weird combinations, but my mom, she's a singer and I've wanted to be like her ever since I knew who she was. So basically, as soon as I came out of the womb, and then Tyler the Creator, his delivery and all his verses are literally
Yes.
Right.
insane.
No,
I love
because
Tyler.
Saucy, I knew you were gonna say Tyler. Like
Yup.
I was thinking it too. I was like, oh, she's gonna say Tyler.
Yup.
All right. What about you, Sparkle?
Okay, well, my musical influence, I have to say, is probably like Lizzo and Doja Cat and like Megan because it's like I feel like
Yup.
especially like with what we're doing with Glotivation, like inspiring others, that's like exactly what they do. Like they're inspiring others to be themselves and like have like that they shouldn't care about like what anybody else thinks because it's like they're doing what makes them happy. And especially with their music and stuff as well, because like some people might be like, oh my gosh, those lyrics. Like, no, it doesn't matter about their lyrics because they're doing what they love to do and they're inspiring others with it. And that's why I love them so much.
That's true. Yeah, Lizzo is totally on the top of my playlist. So yeah.
I love her.
What about you, Lulu?
Mine would probably be Ariana Grande because she's just like she's
yeah.
I love her so much.
I love those.
Yes.
Yes.
But I also love Beyonce. Like
oh my gosh, yes.
I can't pick one of them.
Right. Literally love Beyonce so much.
And then you're the last one, Abigail.
Ooh, I have to say, I love SZA. SZA,
Yes!
Billie Eilish, and
Yes.
for sure Madison Beer, and also my dad
Yep.
because I grew up with like always working on music because you know that was always like in our blood and stuff. But I have to say, all of those people definitely big music inspiration to me.
Oh
Right.
yeah, that's
Right.
true.
Right.
Aw.
All right, Sparkle. You are an ambassador or a member of Girls Make Beats. So how can you get started with that?
All right. Well, I actually started doing beats when I was like super little, but like not like making them, but like I would be like in the car and my mom would tell me she was like I knew you were going to do music ever since you were a baby because you would make beats in the car. And I was like, "Wait, what do you mean by that?" And she was like, "You would literally sit there tapping on the window, making sounds with your mouth, kicking the back of the chair and making beats."
Nice.
She was like, "And you would literally force me to record you." I was like, "Oh." I was like, okay, well, you got to find those videos for me. But I actually started like making beats like professionally, like with like all the equipment and stuff. A few years ago when I started in Girls Make Beats, and Girls Make Beats has literally been such a blessing to me because they've done so much for me. And my Girls Make Beats sisters actually just DJ'd at the Clippers game for halftime.
Oh,
And
wow.
I was there because they DJ'd my song there. And I just that's when it really hit me. Like I was like, wow, like this is insane. Like we're doing so much at such a young age, and that's all thanks to Girls Make Beats. So shout out to Girls Make Beats, and thank you so much, Miss Tiff, if you're listening in. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Okay, Sparkle, you said Miss Tiff, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, well, what did I do? Because that's my name too.
Oh.
So I was like,
Right.
I was like, oh, she's not talking to me. But anyway,
Yeah.
but shout out to Miss Tiff too.
Yeah.
Liliana, this one's for you. You play multiple instruments. I mean, that's amazing. Congratulations on that, because I can barely play chopsticks. So
Oh, yeah, I can barely play for it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So tell us what those instruments are. And then you also, which is really cool, have plans to become a professional photographer and costume designer.
Wow.
So that's just mind blowing. And then on top of all of that, you have to tell me, did your best pick for costume design at the Oscars win? So start off with your music instruments.
Okay, I play 4 instruments: guitar, ukulele, cello, and I'm learning piano.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would love to do photography and costume design. I think it would be super fun. But really, I want my main focus to be music. But I think the best costume for me was Sophia Carson. She's so classy, and
Yes.
I loved her style of dress. I loved it so much. She's beautiful.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, this one's for Robyn. You made history as the first ever Lego Kid creative director, and you performed on tour with that girl, Lele. What has been the one thing that you hope to bring to Glotivation?
The one thing that I hope to bring to Glotivation would probably have to be my rapping. My rapping has been something very healing for me, something very great to have in my life, and I would love to share that with everybody, starting with the Glotivation girls.
Okay, and actually I'm going to put this question out to everyone. Who wants to chime in and also answer this? What do you hope to bring to Glotivation?
Ooh, well, definitely. I think that for Glotivation, just I feel like this is for all of us mostly, not just me, but just all of how we all sound so different, but we're all so unique, and all of our voices are so unique and so different.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's definitely something that we're all bringing to Glotivation, just our creativity as well, just how we inspire others with our creativity. That's definitely something that we're all bringing. So yeah, I can't really say that that's just for me. It's really for all of us.
No, I totally agree, because each and every single one of us, we all have our own unique style, and we all have our own message that we want to make the world a better place. And I think that's really beautiful that we all get to come together and represent this such positive motivation with our little glow, and I love it.
Right?
Yes.
Awesome.
That's awesome, yeah.
Okay, Abigail, this one's for you. Outside of being a singer and dancer, people may not know that you're a black belt in Taekwondo.
Wow.
So that's awesome, because so am I. I'm a first degree.
Oh, yeah.
So twin power unite.
That is amazing.
So I think that's so awesome. I mean, I know the hard work personally. I know.
Oh, yeah.
So how did you get into martial arts? And if you could pick one between sparring or patterns, which one wins out?
Ooh, okay. Those are both really good questions. So I'm going to get a little real for a moment. So when I was in regular school, when I was really little, I would always get bullied. And, I thought it was really important to have self-defense and learn, how to protect myself. So I told my parents about it, and they enrolled me in a martial arts school. So I started taking lessons, and I ended up really enjoying the classes. And, it was just great to learn all of that. And sparring or patterns, I have to say sparring, because
Thank you. Yes.
Yes. It's one-on-one with a partner, and you use your own tricks to and I feel like it's and it's not hurting the partner, because obviously you have pads on and stuff, but I feel like you can use our own tricks and teach each other new things, and I think that's definitely my favorite.
I would agree.
Oh, yeah.
Sparring hands down is
patterns
my
is just you can do it, it's cool, but then if you're doing it over and over and over, it sounds like torture.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to take a bit of a commercial break.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right back.
All right.
Welcome back to the show, everyone.
Welcome back, guys.
If you've not downloaded the Anchor.fm app,
Do it.
Start making your own podcast today, and let's get back into the show. All right, starting it off, what is your favorite city and why? And anyone can answer this.
Ooh, okay.
God.
I already know the answer to this one, and
Me
I
too.
actually haven't been to the city like ever, but I have some New York City blood in me, so that's why I think my favorite city is New York, and I just love it so much there because like you see it like in like TV shows and stuff. But it's like different, like when it's in person, and I know that because my mom has told me several times. She's like, "Don't believe what you're seeing on the screen." So she went to New York on tour with my Uncle Bobby, and like she showed me like when they were like taking a break, and it looked so different, but it was still so gorgeous, and it just like I know like it's like filled with music and stuff there, so I just love it so much. And I know I haven't been, but it's just like something's like it's like something wants me to go there. So I want to go so bad.
Okay,
It's
I'll
so
go
fun.
with you. You
I
need a buddy.
literally,
You
I'll
need a
come
buddy.
I'm
too.
just scared of the cold.
Well,
I've never
we'll
been.
go in the spring.
I've never been to New York City, but I literally want to go so bad. But I have to say, for me, I have to say France because I'm like I have a lot of French in me, and a lot of my whole family's been to France, and I love the culture there. And I've been learning French for a couple years.
Wow.
And I really think it would just be amazing to go there. And I love fashion, just art and everything. So
Right.
who knows? I may move there for a month one day.
Right?
awesome.
No, and then that's another reason because like I was actually planning on moving to New York City when I'm older too, because it's like how you mentioned like the fashion and the art, like there's so much of that in New York too. So it's like that's the main reason I actually want to go.
And you need a buddy to go to France with you too. So see, girls, I got y'all.
Oh yes.
And then for me, I would probably have to say Chicago because I gotta represent. But I've been there so many times, and it is so beautiful. We have such good art, and the food be so good. Oh my goodness.
I've been to Chicago, and she is telling the 100% truth. The food is amazing.
And you place for food.
Yes. So I'm going with you too. So we're 3 for 3 now, guys. So okay, come on, let's make it 4 for 4. Where are we going? Hello?
Lulu.
Hi. My favorite city, I would have to say Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah.
I want to go to Tokyo so bad.
Wow.
I know, so do I.
When I went there, I loved it like so much. Everyone was so sweet and it was so beautiful. There's so much to do there. I loved it so much.
Oh wow.
That's
that's on my wish list too.
I want to go to Japan just so bad.
I think I'm just gonna go with them. So I'll see you in a couple of months. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm going to Asia.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What is y'all's favorite social media app?
Ooh, TikTok.
I already know the answer.
Yes. TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram. I know those are like the main ones that everybody uses, but they're like literally the best ones out there. TikTok is so addicting. Like literally, I'll be watching TikTok like for like 15 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, just one more, and then like 2 hours later, you're still on TikTok.
Yeah, you
that happens to everyone.
Like you just
right. And then Instagram, it's just like I love Instagram. I love looking at like all those like posts that like everything that people post, because like there's so much to look at on Instagram. And then Snapchat, oh my gosh, my tongue is so twisted right now. I mostly use Snapchat mostly for the filters, because the filters are like, some of them are super cute, but then there's the funny ones. Like, because I remember when we were filming the Rock Your Globe music video, I was just getting Abigail, Lulu, and Saucy with the emo filter.
Oh, please.
All those cursed filters. So that's why I mainly use Snapchat. But Snapchat, TikTok, and Instagram are my top 3 favorites.
Yeah, I have to say for me, TikTok, because I never get bored of it. There's just so much content, and everything's really relatable. I love that. I just love the app so much.
Yeah, TikTok is awesome.
Right.
Right. Okay, guys. So in any order, what's your favorite song?
Ooh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Rock Your Glow. And
yes.
then the 2 songs that I'm working on right now, like by myself, are Bestie and Stressed, and those will be coming out during summer. So I'm excited for those, and those are like my favorite songs. And I know it's like, oh, you can't say your favorite songs are your own, but yes, I can.
Exactly.
I can. Because it's like I make my own music, the beats and everything. So it's like I like just find a groove to it, and I'm like, ooh, okay, I like this. And then I'll listen to other songs, and I'm like, nope, not as good as the one I made.
Anybody else?
For me, I would probably have to say "What's Your Name" by Tyler the Creator and YoungBoy. I mean, that's not my song, so like, but like, it's so good. I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I would have to say Northside by Oh my god, I cannot speak today. Northside by Destiny Rogers. I literally love her.
I've never heard that song.
Right. I'm gonna have to play that song. You gotta say
It's
what
so
it's
good.
called.
You guys gotta
Yes, please. I would probably have to say mine is Avunqua Sarai. That's in Italian, but I love that song. And probably Origami by The Rare Occasions.
Ooh.
Yup.
I love
The
them.
Rare Occasions. Their music is so good.
I know.
Never heard of that.
Nope.
Okay.
That's because all you listen to is the stuff I make you listen to.
That's
Just
true.
rock music.
Yeah, that's true. I can't like have my own music. I'm like, oh no, please don't turn that channel.
If you wanna get into the Rare Occasions, listen to Notion first, because Notion is so good.
I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Now I'm gonna have to give you guys a music I guess suggestion. Check out Rivals. Oh,
Ooh,
you're going
okay.
to
Ooh, I love
That's
her.
one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that's one group that I was like, I found for him. Ha.
Yes.
I mean, you guys are totally gonna have to check them out.
I can safely say yes, you did.
Yes.
Yep, I already pulled up their Spotify, and I will make sure to listen to them after this interview.
Oh, you are going to love it.
Me
Okay,
too.
you have to let us know. Message us and let us know what you think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Will do.
So, chocolate or golden Oreos?
Chocolate.
Ooh, I actually can't eat Oreos because I have celiac. But before I got celiac, I've had both of those Oreos, and I definitely have to say chocolate because the golden ones are okay. They're mid, but the chocolate ones are
The chocolate ones just
way
amazing.
better.
Okay.
The
Especially
OGs.
double
Yep.
stuffed.
Oh my gosh,
Ooh,
yes.
the OGs
double
are
stuff.
so good, bro.
I love double stuff Oreos.
Yeah.
Like, now you make me.
Ooh.
That's just.
For me personally, I have to say chocolate. I do not get tired of chocolate. Like I can have a bunch of chocolates layered on together. I
Oh my
have
gosh.
to say. It's super rich if it's like a lot, but like I don't know, I like it a lot.
Right? Chocolate's the best.
Chocolate
Yes,
is
But
it is.
actually, I have to be honest. I don't like Oreos. Like at all.
Really?
I like Chips Ahoy.
Oh,
They're
no.
just not.
Ooh, Chips Ahoy
They
are
don't
so
hit.
good. Like I can't eat them,
Exactly.
but I used to eat them all the time, 24/7, and they're the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, especially if they're warm. You have to like kind of
Why
nuke
would
them
you warm them?
Yes.
because they're gooey and the chocolate's like all runny and
Yeah.
there. See,
That's
the girls know.
when it's good. That's
Yeah.
when it's really good.
Okay.
He's just like, okay, well,
Whatever. Moving on. If you could be famous for only one thing, what would that thing be?
Ooh.
Others.
Yes.
I have to say making a difference in the world for sure. You know.
Right.
Me too.
Yeah.
I really just want to like bring people hope through music.
Right.
Okay.
That's good.
Now, if you were stuck in an elevator, who is the person that you want to be stuck with?
Zendaya.
Okay, wait.
I would
Could it be, does it have to be one person or like more than one?
Anybody
that can fit in.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Fit
Well,
in.
Abigail, Lulu, and Saucy. But if I couldn't pick them, then I would say either Beyonce, DJ Khaled, Tyler the Creator, Doja Cat, or Megan. Because
Megan!
because Doja, Megan, Tyler, and DJ Khaled, they're so funny, but then they're all so positive too. And then Beyonce, I feel like she like keeps it classy.
Wait,
you know?
Sparkle.
So I'm gonna be stuck in there getting a singing lesson.
Well, imagine if you're stuck in the elevator with Megan and then,
Oh my god.
No, but you gotta hear this. So you're stuck in the elevator with Megan and like it's gonna be hours. Like you're safe, but you're stuck. She's like, "Hey yo, baby, do you know your Megan?" She's like, let me show you my new beat, and like, oh my god, that'd be so amazing.
Oh my god, I would literally cry and I would be like, no, because can I hop on a verse, please?
Can I get on that verse? But,
right?
oh
I'm gonna be like, opportunities.
I would love to be stuck with my Glotivation sisters in an elevator if we were stuck. But I would have to say, if I had to pick like one like celebrity, would be Madison Beer because I just love her tracks and her music and everything that she does. So I feel like I would just like work on music with her for hours in the elevator.
Right.
That'd be cool.
And then for me, I would have to say Zendaya because like it's Zendaya.
Yes.
So like
why
why not?
Yes.
That's
No,
true.
because I just thought of like a bunch more people to add. So I'm gonna say it after.
Oh, no.
Lulu, you go.
Okay. I would also say Sparkle, Saucy, and Abigail. I love them.
Yes,
But
we love you more.
also, if not
Love
them,
you.
my dog is not a person, but my dog.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be stuck with my dog too. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Or if it was a celebrity, Billie Eilish. I love her so much.
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love her music.
Yes.
Good. That's a good one. Who would you want to be stuck with?
My
Gabe?
dog.
Just your
I
dog?
said it.
Just Charlie.
Yes, like we would have an interesting conversation.
Charlie likes fishy. Okay. Well, that's a good one, I guess.
He get sick of me afterward, but
He probably would.
I'd never see him again. But it'd be a good couple hours with my dog. Okay, guys. If you could only take 5 things to a desert island, what would they be?
That
Oh,
is
this
an
is
amazing
hard.
question. Okay,
Wow.
This
Let me
is so
think.
hard.
you know what? I know my things. I would obviously love to take my Glotivation sisters, but I think we're talking about material objects here. Material girl. Okay, anyway.
Yes!
So, in material objects, I would take a whole Starbucks store. If the girls
Oh?
on set know me, they know
my
that
God,
I
yes.
am obsessed
Oh, yes.
with
She's
Starbucks.
addicted,
Yep.
and it's
Oh,
terrible.
me too.
It's
It's
Yeah.
not terrible. It's an amazing addiction. So
It
Starbucks.
is. It
your
really
addiction,
is.
Your addiction, Abigail, is really bad.
It's so
really
you know what?
bad.
I'm so happy I have it though. I don't know. It brings me joy. So a whole
Starbucks.
Starbucks store, a whole mall, my
Oh?
recording studio, my closet, and my makeup bag.
I
Oh
don't
my
think
God.
that's
you
5
feel like a whole mini
things.
city.
Abigail,
Oh my
you and I are
gosh.
like twins.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
I'm coming to
Abigail.
your island.
You can tell everybody's welcome.
Abigail, you have to think though, the 5 things, how like there's more things inside of the mall and the Starbucks. Think
I know,
about
isn't
it,
it perfect? Like you got a whole Starbucks store and a mall.
right?
That's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
I got
coming
my
to
whole
that
island planned out.
This is a really hard question, but I feel like if I was stuck on a desert island, I would probably take music equipment that operates on batteries because there's no plugs or anything. So
Right.
So music equipment that operates on batteries, and then I would bring more batteries, and then I would bring water, lots of water, my phone, and I would also bring because it has to be 5. So this is super hard. Oh my gosh. I would take Abigail, Lulu, and Saucy, but that's more than 5. So
It's okay.
We come as a pair as Glotivation.
Yeah, it's like a
Yes.
group.
Or
So
actually,
they
I
count
could
as
just
one.
say-
Yeah.
I could just say I'm taking Glotivation. We're all one, so
Yes.
they're coming with me.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
So yeah, that's for sure.
Anybody else?
I can go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's good. It's good.
Okay. I would also take my Glotivation sisters. You guys are my besties.
Yes.
You guys
Oh,
would
we
make it
love
so
you.
fun.
Love you.
Let me think.
It's a hard question.
This is a really hard question.
right.
Okay. Ukulele. That totally fits like the vibe of being
Yeah,
stranded
Oh,
on an
that
yeah,
does
island,
fit
you know?
the
does.
vibe of the
For
desert island. Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Ukulele, food, water. I was about to say ocean water, but it's already there. Anyways,
Yeah, because
that would not be very nice.
Right.
Okay, that's 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I feel like food wouldn't be the best thing to bring if you have to only bring 5 things. Because what if there's
True.
food on the island?
Okay, yeah, scratch that.
Right.
Okay, my
So
makeup
back
bag
down to 2.
and
Ooh.
clothes. One more, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My dog. My dog
Yes.
is like the
There you go.
best.
Mhm. I feel like I'm Albert Einstein or something because I just came up with a genius idea. Okay, so I bring all of Glotivation, but they each have to bring their own item. Right?
Yes. Or we just combine all of our islands and make it one big.
Right, and then we have all
Yes.
the things that we need. Like we all just bring like I'll bring like the snacks and the waters and like all of like the clothes and stuff, and then you guys can all bring something different, and then we all bring something different, and then once we combine our islands together, or we can have a bridge to like go to each other's islands, we'll have like the bridges to each other's islands, and then we'll have like an island in the middle that we meet up in the middle and have like girl night together or something. That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Couldn't agree
Oh,
more.
that's like a major city, kind of like a construction project.
Yeah.
We're gonna
That's
have
awesome.
to do that. We're gonna have to do that.
Okay. What are some things on your bucket list?
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
I have a few, but like it's really hard to think of like when you get put on the spot. But definitely go to New York, travel like around the world, like even like if it's like tours and stuff, like you know, like get to like travel around the world. I want to go zip lining super bad, like through like a jungle or something. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Like
Oh,
zip
yeah.
lining. What else? This is like super hard, like once you're on the spot. But I think that's pretty much it. Ooh, and then I really, really want to go to another concert because I haven't been to a concert since 2018. So I want to go to another concert, like really bad.
Yeah.
Hopefully a Tyler the Creator one.
Yes, yes.
Ooh, things on my bucket list. I have to say, travel to France and New York City for sure. Swim with the
Yes.
dolphins.
Yes.
Write an
Yes.
album. Go on tour, and adopt a whole shelter.
Oh,
That would
that'd
be
sweet.
so good.
Yep.
Animals.
That would be
yeah,
so
probably.
cute.
I would probably like want to go to a Doja Cat concert, go to a Tyler the
Yes.
Creator concert, get invited on stage for both of those. Probably have a sleepover with Doja Cat and Tyler the Creator, and with Zendaya because she has to come too. That's like my sibling at this point. Probably
Right.
rent out a whole restaurant and have all my favorite celebrities come, and of course Glotivation because you guys are celebrities too. And then
Thank you.
rent out a Six Flags. That's probably
Ooh,
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
I've never been to Six Flags.
It's so
Really?
much
Oh my
fun.
gosh. Okay, next time
You have to go.
Next time Saucy and Lulu come to LA, we're all going to Six Flags. I literally
Yes.
have the annual pass or like the all year pass, like that one.
Nice.
And like I go literally like all the time. I think I'm going on Sunday actually.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Wow.
jealous.
Me too.
For real.
Okay, if you could be invisible for a single day, what would you do?
Sneak into a concert. Like that, like I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that no hesitation because I want to go to another concert so bad, and then I could sneak on stage, and then like if like the invisibility wears off, then I'm gonna be on stage.
There you
That
go.
would be pretty
Oh,
cool.
it's too late to go and get you.
Yeah, it's too late to come and get you. You're already there, so see.
Right.
I would haunt all my friends. I know that sounds so mean, but like
No,
I would,
it
like,
sounds fun.
Not
Yeah,
I
it
would
sounds like- that sounds like a
literally-
great time.
so fun.
I feel like if I was invisible, could I float? I could literally float to my friends and just like haunt them.
Or just
And,
like
like,
fly.
I want to fly so bad.
Right?
But
yeah.
like literally I would haunt my friends
Oh,
because
no.
and like I think that would just be kind of funny.
But
I
you're
think- yeah.
invisible. You're not a ghost.
I know, but I'm invisible, so like I can like hold something and they wouldn't know because like
Oh, and then
it's like
drop it.
floating and like
Right.
I'm like a ghost basically.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
No, because I remember my mom asked me this question like a while ago. It was like a year ago, and I was like, I was like, I don't really know. And she was like, I bet you would sneak into the kitchen and eat all of the food. I was like, oh,
I already
I was
do
like,
that.
Thanks a lot.
I'd probably just like go to school. This is really like random, but I would go to school and bother all of my teachers for the day because that's just so perfect.
Oh
that
my
is-
gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is.
Oh, I just realized Lulu left.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think she had to go. So
Yeah.
Aw.
That must go on.
We love you, Lulu.
we love you,
Oh,
Lulu.
we love you.
Love you,
Yeah.
Lulu.
We miss you.
Love
Already. But
Right.
that's okay.
That's okay. Okay. What is the weirdest thing that you've eaten?
I don't think I
Oh.
can answer this because literally I eat the same things all of the time. Even when we go to restaurants, like I'll try something, even if it's a new restaurant, I'll try something and I'll be like, okay, I like this. And then the next time we go, my mom's like ordering something different. My whole family's ordering something different. And I was like, I'll get what I got last time.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
It's just like, I don't really like to like I love trying new things. But when it comes to food, I'm like, And I have to know exactly like what's in it. Cause like I feel bad like eating like shrimp and crab and stuff, so I will not eat that. Like there's like things that I won't eat like at all. Like my family, we went to a restaurant in Florida and they were like, try the calamari. I was like, no, absolutely
Yeah.
not. Like, I just feel bad, so I won't eat it. But this is actually really hard because I don't really eat weird things. So you guys will have to come back to me. I'm gonna pass the mic to Abigail.
Ooh, okay. So when I was in kindergarten, this was obviously that was a long time ago. But we were doing like this world testing of fruit day where we were like trying fruits from every country that was like the most favorited fruit. So I tried a Japanese fruit, and it was like this big one, and it was super spiky, and it was like a jackfruit. I don't know what it was, but it literally tasted like vomit. Like, it was so bad. Like, if you like it, you do you, but for me, my taste buds
you just reminded me of something.
My taste buds cannot handle it.
Oh, yeah, that sounds disgusting.
My taste buds wouldn't handle that well either.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, no, that's kind of gross.
Robyn, what about you?
This is not even, I probably did this yesterday, but like, like spaghetti sticks? I like to eat them like uncooked. Don't even cook them, just like the crunch.
Girl.
Just take a bite. I don't know.
Like the spaghetti you boil in the water?
No.
Like,
Just like,
yep.
You
just like the crunch. He likes the crunch.
The crunchy. Like that, like I can't even judge you. Like, that's weird. But like, I'm not gonna say nothing.
It's so good.
No, because it's like, now you're genuinely making me want to try it. But I feel like
that's what I'm saying. I kind of want to try that now.
Like,
just to see what it tastes like.
after a little bit of thinking, I figured out what the weirdest thing I've eaten was. So you guys know that jelly bean game where it's like you spin it and you pick the color jelly bean?
Yeah.
So I had one of those, and then I got like the booger tasting jelly bean.
Oh.
And it was absolutely disgusting. And 0 out of 10. I would never eat that again. That was disgusting.
That sounds disgusting.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, it was really gross.
Yeah.
It was like really salty. Like, it didn't have like a flavor. It just tasted like salt.
Ew.
And it was really like, and it was like a jelly bean, so it was really like thick too. So it was like kind of gross.
No.
Yeah. I don't really eat weird things.
No, we don't eat weird things.
Like, the weirdest thing I've eaten by accident was like a wood chip.
Really?
Oh. Because it got kicked into my mouth by accident when I was little.
I
don't remember what that tastes like. I don't think I want to know what it tastes like.
Maybe woody.
Maybe woody.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like taste the fresh wood? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
But I don't think I've eaten anything weird.
Yeah, probably not, because it's like hard to think about like what weird things have I actually eaten when you're like put on the spot. But like, now that we're on the topic of like weird things that we've eaten, what's like a weird thing that like sounds weird that you actually want to try? Like, that's just like my question.
Okay, I wrote it down. I'm gonna tell you guys on my end. My dog has these things called like the Oravet dental chews. They smell like vanilla.
What?
They do.
They smell so good.
They smell like
vanilla.
Just
like, I know this is for dogs. I can't eat this. It's probably gonna taste disgusting, but it smells amazing.
It smells like vanilla, like, fresh out of the oven, the vanilla something.
Like a cookie or something.
Yeah, so that's my vote.
That's mine too.
Yeah. That actually sounds really interesting, and that makes me want to try it, but like, it's for dogs. So I'm not gonna try that.
Yeah.
Not people food.
Not people food.
Right. You gotta make a human version of it.
Exactly.
Okay. You have to give a shout out to one person. Who would that be?
Wait, what? Because you kind of glitched out there.
Oh, okay. You have to give a shout out to one person. Who's that person?
Ooh, oh my gosh. This is really hard. But because it has to be one person. Like, I want to shout out Glow Up Girls and Far Out Toys. I know that's two different people. So
that's good.
One, I would say Glow Up Girls, Far Out Toys. Like, if I had to pick one. And then also Girls Make Beats. I would say one of those. So shout out to all of those since I can't pick one.
Okay.
It's a collective, so there you go.
Yeah.
What about you, Abigail?
Ooh, I would have to say, I literally, Glow Up Girls for sure, but also a big inspiration and a big shout out is my parents, my mom and my dad.
Yes.
They have been, I wouldn't be able to do anything without them, and they've really helped my career and everything.
Oh, that's
Very grateful for them. And
You know
also
what?
Globe Girls, of course.
Right. And then now that you say that, why don't we just give a big shout out to all the parents out there?
All the parents out
Yes.
there. Let's
Things happen
go.
for their
Yeah.
kids. So shout out to all the parents out there.
Shout out to them. Yep.
That's
I
good.
would have to shout out my mom and my dad, just like Abigail. And I would have to shout out Far Out Toys because like these are the people that's making it possible. So just
Right.
That's
Woo-woo.
awesome. So shout out to everybody that on that list.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the one piece of advice that you guys would give to people who want to be in this industry?
Ooh, make sure you're trusting the right people.
Yes.
Never think too much about what you're doing. I know I just said don't make sure you're not trusting. Make sure you're not trusting the wrong people. But like that's something that you're gonna have to think about. Like never sign anything as well. Like don't sign anything unless it's like a contract or something and you're reading it over like thoroughly. And if like just like do you make sure you're just being unique, because like a lot of people in the industry they like you'll listen to music and then you'll be like, oh, that's sampled and da-da-da-da. And it's okay to sample, but just like don't make the song sound the exact same, because you want to be unique and you want to be different from other people. So just don't, and then when you're writing, also don't think too much about it. Like that's something that I learned in a workshop with Sony. But like with the songwriting and stuff, when you want to write something down, just look at what's around you and just write it down. Like even if the lyrics aren't good and you don't like it, just like go ahead, write it down. It might fit for something else, but just make sure you're just being unique and doing you. You're not sounding like other people. Don't try to sound like other people. Just do you and be you.
That's great advice.
That's great.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I have to say, never underestimate yourself.
Right.
And, do what you want to do and don't let any other opinions tear you down, because people have their own opinions and the only opinion that matters is yourself. So follow your heart, follow your dreams.
Yes.
Because dreams really do come true if you work for what your heart wants.
Right. That was literally amazing. And I agree 100%.
And I would have to say, try your best with what you've got. You don't need studio equipment to be an artist. You don't need a certain type of person who can mix your beats. You have to go out there and get all this stuff for yourself. And I will also have to say, have someone who can give you that second opinion. Like if you really need it, have someone that you can really trust.
Right.
That's great advice. Yeah. All three of you guys gave awesome advice.
And, really.
Thank you.
In addition to all that you guys have going on, what's next for Glotivation?
Ooh, you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for that, because there's some things that we don't even know yet, but we think it's gonna come, and we know for a fact that we will be doing it. Like we think it and we know it and we're gonna do it, because we just gotta set our mind to it. And I know that Glove Girls and Far Out Toys have good things coming for us. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that on Glow Up Girls TV, on their Instagram, on their YouTube. Make sure you guys are following Far Out Toys. You guys can follow us for updates as well. But we know that there will be a lot more music in the future, a lot more videos in the future, and then a lot more fun clips from us in the future. And then also make sure you guys go check out the Kid Doodle TV app, because there's exclusive clips of us there as well. And there will be some there in the future too.
Yes, I have to say, totally. We have a lot of cool new things coming out with Far Out Toys and Glow Up Girls that you guys are going to just have to stay tuned for. And who knows what the future can hold.
Right.
All right, guys. Well, then one final question. What is one thing that you want our audience to know about you?
Ooh, okay. Well, I know I mentioned this a lot, but I'm going to say it again because I just want to use this to inspire people. But I am a type 1 diabetic, and I also have celiac. As I mentioned earlier, that's why I can't eat the Oreos or anything, because of the gluten.
Right.
Yeah. But my type 1 diabetes. Not a lot of people know that I have that, but I like to mention that I have that, and I'm not ashamed of it. And if you're listening and you have type 1 diabetes, then you shouldn't be ashamed either, because I feel like when people like first get diabetes, or if they have it like and they had it for a long time, some people might think it's weird and they might get picked on for it, or people might bug them about it and be like, oh, what's that? Because that has happened to me before. Believe me, it's so annoying, but you just got to get through it. You just got to push through it. Your diabetes doesn't control you. You control it. And that's just something that you have to like think about too. Like I have diabetes. Like, how am I going to use this? Like, am I just going to be like negative about it? Like, oh, I have diabetes. This is terrible. Like, no, you just got to inspire others with it. Like, look, I have this and I'm still like doing my dreams. Like, I'm still doing what I want to do. So that's like something that I like to use to inspire a lot of other people. But yeah.
That's awesome, Sparkle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hope you guys didn't hear
Amazing.
Mr. Silva over here choking. He was like he was about to cough, so I'm hoping that didn't come out. Did you guys hear him he was trying to hold in a cough?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't even hear it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I have allergies. So.
Yeah, he has allergies. So.
There we go.
That's amazing, because you're right. A lot of people don't understand what diabetes is, and then if kids are taking insulin, and so I'm glad you spoke out about that. So hats off to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing.
What about you, Abigail?
I feel like this question is really special. And I think something that I want a lot of people to know about me is that what you see on my social media is authentically me. And a lot of people put out a lot of stuff that's not necessarily always real. And I feel like I'm a very authentic person. And, what you see is what you get. And that doesn't mean that I don't have off days, because we all have our days.
Right.
Stuff, but I feel like something that I really want people to know is, I'm a very authentic person. What you see is what you get, really.
Yeah, no, and I really like that you said that, because a lot of people, like, when they post, like, they don't really, like, post, like, what they're actually doing. They just, like, post to, like, amuse others and make others happy, but what they're doing isn't making themselves happy. And that's like, I don't post often on my social media. Like, if you look at my posts, like, I barely post. And that's because it's like most of the days are off days, or I'm just busy and I won't have time to post. And people will ask me why I'm not posting. And I'm just like being me. That's why I'm not posting, because I'm a very busy person and I'm being me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. That's great advice, Abigail. I think, I don't know about you, but like to go back to Taekwondo, for me, Taekwondo taught me how to be authentically me.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest thing, just studying martial arts. It takes,
I studied it too. I don't know, it's just something special.
Yeah.
And I can't really describe it.
And it makes you focus in on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of the outside. So hats off to you too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right back at you.
Thank you.
Okay. So something a lot of people don't know about me is when I was about 10, my sister had unfortunately passed away. So I was in a really dark place. So music took me out of that, and I just want a lot of people to know you really need to take care of your mental health, because that is something that needs to be your first and one and only priority, because it is so important.
Right. And that's I'm glad that you said that too, because there's a lot of people who they'll be in a really dark place, like how you were in a dark place and music took you out of that. Like, people like have to find something that will make them happy. And I'm glad that you said that.
I am too, because there's a big push, especially like right now with like the pandemic,
coming out of the
pandemic,
and
a lot of
mental health is really important.
Right. They haven't focused on their mental health, and they don't really kind of know what's going on. So
that's really important.
That's very important. So hats off to you too. All three of you guys are amazing.
Thank you.
I'm over here clapping behind the screen.
I know.
Now.
I'm like clapping over here.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, let's all clap.
Round of applause.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
It has been an amazing show.
Thank you for having us. Yes.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay, guys. Well, we will see you on Instagram and TikTok, and wait to see what Glotivation is coming up with next.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Hope you guys enjoyed the bonus episode. I want to give a special thank you to Glotivation for joining us today. Make sure to check them out in the March-April issue of our sister company, Action Magazine. Also check them out on social media in general. Stay tuned for Behind the Mic. It's coming eventually. And until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.